Good evening, good evening, good evening. This is Hanifa and this is Kingswife Talk. I am so excited that everybody can join and listen in on this topic this evening. We're talking about a bad bitch. That's right, a bitch. I don't know about you, but I got girlfriends and we get together all the time. Bitch, hand me that. Bitch, stop lying. Like, bitch is used very loosely. But when it comes to the topic of being a bad bitch, we're going to uncover some different scenarios, and we also have a guest with us this evening, Latoya. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here, Hanifa.
Yes, we have a guest with us this evening, and she definitely has some great things to say. I want you guys to listen in and hear it. I'm going to always, like I said, I always do my research. I always go over things that way. But when I was researching, I found that a bad bitch in a lot of different places mean a solid chick with self-respect. Also, a female who is very, very badass. This one was pretty lengthy, but I thought it would make some sense for me to mention it when I searched what a bad bitch is. It is a woman who is confident. She is independent and strives for herself. She doesn't need anybody, and you would be lucky to have a woman like her. She can control herself and her feelings, and she is also irresistible. Totally mentally gifted and usually also fine as hell. Now, these are just a few examples that I found while searching the World Wide Web on what a bad bitch is. Now, a lot of people might associate a bad bitch with just somebody being a local joker or somebody who is flashy or somebody who it's so many different scenarios of bad bitch. What you think, Toya?
I like how you did your research on that and the definition of bad bitch and how it kind of signifies them being solid. However, I don't think that's what this generation think a bad bitch is. I think they think it's more like materialistic and just what meets the eye. When I was growing up and I heard the term first being used, bad bitch, or what they used to call it back in the day, they used to say super bad. So the people that I associated that term with was the definition of what you said. But 2020, baby, and this Instagram, this blue app, and these apps we got, let me tell you something. A bad bitch nowadays is considered someone that keeps her lace front on point, somebody that wears the latest designer, somebody that is on the scene and in the mix of everything and the who's who and stuff like that. And I think that's so far from the truth, and everybody is chasing that charm or wants to be associated with being a bad bitch. Myself personally, you might think I'm a bad bitch from looking at me what meets the eye, but I am not a bad bitch, okay? I am an old lady. Because let me tell you why. I am not. I don't got what it takes, baby. I'm not willing to do what it takes to be a bad bitch. I don't got it. It ain't in me.
Okay, because I understand what you're speaking of, like, especially when it comes to these apps, right? Everybody is, like, kind of doing the same thing. You got everybody getting their ass done. You got everybody, like you said, wearing the lace fronts, which there's no knock to anybody wearing lace fronts or getting their ass done. Do you? However, that is being associated with a bad bitch. It's giving the wrong impression of, like, you got to have a nice body. You got to have this. No. I actually think what creates a bad bitch is what's in your mental, what you have going on as far as building an empire, and also making sure you take care of your kids, keeping your children out of harm's way. That's a bad bitch to me. And me, you talking about older woman, girl. Out of me and you, what the hell am I if you the older woman?
I hear you. You know, a lot of what you said is true, but I agree to disagree on that because for the simple fact is, yeah, because a lot of things that we're seeing visually when we open these apps or the people that we see that we're coming in contact with, it's like you're not a bad bitch unless you got your booty done, or you're not a bad bitch unless you drive a foreign. And those things are not true to me because I know some bad bitches and I know some dressed up hood rats. Let's not get it twisted. Some people are willing to do whatever it takes sell their dignity, miss their rent payment, miss the child care payment to uphold this image. And that's not a bad bitch. Now, when you're growing older, I do think you should do things to uphold your image because, you know, you can just age gracefully, you know, to keep yourself in the running for yourself, just to make yourself feel good, whatever that may be, get a trainer, whatever have you. But you got to have all your affairs in order to even be in the running to be considered a bad bitch to me. Like, you can't be a dressed up hood rat. A dressed up hood rat to me is somebody that's wearing a Louis Vuitton bag and everything is in arrears. You're not a bad bitch. You're a bum with a Louis Vuitton bag on. Let's be clear. But the image she's trying to portray to someone is, I'm a bad bitch. No, you're not. Then you got some women that's like, you know, that's humble or like, you know, just like plain Jane, and they may have all their affairs in order, but they're not, they don't appear to the eye, or they're not flashy or flamboyant, so they're just kind of looked over as being a bad bitch, but really they are a bad bitch. They just a wholesome woman, you know? So it's just different areas of that, I think.
I totally agree with what you're saying, and it's like, I remember you said like the term is coming back, you know, like it had disappeared for a little bit, but now it's back, and it's not what it used to be.
Yeah, I think it's come back for the simple fact that is, back in the day, you couldn't do all the perping that you can do right now. Like, back in the day, we didn't have social media. We didn't have that. Your stats was your stats. You had your reputation. Now you could, back in the day, if we didn't see each other, we didn't really have contact with each other. Now you can go online and portray whatever image you want to portray for somebody to see you in that light, you know? So I say it's coming back because everybody is screaming it and they don't know what the roots of a bad bitch is. They just looking at the visuals, the flashy stuff, the materialistic, and they're not really looking at the stats. Like, and you touched on the motherhood part, you got to have your kids in order, all that stuff. They're not thinking of any of that. A lot of bad bitches that think they bad bitches don't got crumbs. And there's some girls out here that got the whole loaf, and they consider that as just straight.
Regular.
Just from the looks. From the looks. From the looks alone. Not the stats, the looks.
So what do you, I be looking, you know, like sometimes, like I say, if I can't rest or something, you know, I might surf, or I get up early in the morning to make my husband breakfast, like 4 a.m. I surf, but I see women that I be like, damn, this a bad bitch. So you telling me that some of them could not have their shit together?
I'm telling you that 9 out of 10 of them don't have their shit together, is what I'm telling you. And I'm telling you, I look at them, I'm like, shit, this bitch look unbelievable. She's unbelievably bad to the eye, but I'm telling you, bum with a nice body, bum with a form. It's not for real.
Oh my gosh, it's a facade. It's an illusion.
Exactly.
Because that's exactly what it sounds like. Look, a mirage. That's exactly what it sounds like, you know. But definitely, like you said, like reading and just going over what a bad bitch is like, wow, like that is something to strive for. And, you know, a lot of people are not going to use the term bad bitch. We could say solid chick. But definitely I see that, and I do understand what you're saying, because like you said, back in the day, your reputation was what you made of it by giving an impression in person. You did not have the help of the filters, honey. You didn't have the help, because now they got all they got to do is come, because Toya runs a credit service, by the way. If you all ever need any repair done, that's what she does. She does that. She's a specialist at that, to get you going, get you in that vehicle, that dream car, or to get you in that home. This is where you want to start. You can reach out to her. Is there a email or something or phone number they can call you at for that service?
You can call me at area code 612-314-9742. Reset Credit Services.
Again, that's Reset Credit Services. You can also look it up on the Blue app. But she's there. She's very good. You can trust her. But definitely, I think that, like you said, back in the day, it was so different. You had people were taking you at face value. Now you do not know, Toya. You don't.
No.
You honestly don't. Because like I said,
No.
I could be looking like, damn, that's a bad bitch. Whole time she going home, her motherfucking mattress on the floor, her kids ain't got no food. You know, you need to sell that purse. Me personally, like Toya, you know, like I'm not, I've definitely had bags and all that before in my life, but I never like, I'm not a bad crazy person. I wear the same wallet every day. So, but I'm trying to put something in that wallet. Praise them, you know, but it is people who like will put material over their responsibilities.
It's not some people, it's the new norm that's going on. And you know, up until like 2 weeks ago, I thought I was a bad bitch. And then I was doing, like, when school started back for my kids, and I had to decide between them and me as far as time management and just, you know, like with the upkeep of myself, you know, hair, lashes, nails, and stuff like that. I walked around for like a week and a half looking like bald-headed scallywag, right? So I said, oh, no, I'm not a bad bitch because I'm not willing to, like, you know, not do this for them to keep up with my appearance. Like, because if I'm going somewhere, then yes, I look great. But if I'm not going somewhere, I look like straight, like I smoke, you know, heavy drugs. So, and I'm okay with that because I know that all my affairs are in order. I know my home is immaculately clean. I know dinner is prepared. My children smell like heaven. They're well groomed, and I know they're well taken care of. So that satisfies me. So I said, oh, no, you're an older lady, ma'am, in order to keep herself up from time to time. You're not a bad bitch. You're not.
I think you're being modest. I think you are a bad bitch, period. You've been one since your youth. Cut it out.
Oh,
but your priorities, but your priorities are different. You kind of like in the same boat as me. You didn't have kids super early or super young. So now they take the front seat. Like, they're beautiful. You so silly. Someone they smell good.
They smell like heaven. They smell like, feel like I just walked right out of heaven. And I'm okay with that.
I know that's right.
I'm okay with that. But like far as the stats, yes, I might be considered a bad one, you know? But as far as like to keep up and all of that stuff, oh, I can't compete. I'm not finna sit in nobody's hair shop once a week. I don't got the time. I don't got it. I don't have the time to do it. I can't go to the nail shop twice a week if I break a nail. If I break a nail, catch me in 3 weeks. Soonly catch me. I can't come back tomorrow. My schedule is booked.
But so you saying like basically like the new school bad bitches, they gonna make that time. They can make that time to get in there.
Well, they canceling teacher parent conference to go get their nails done. What? Not
the teacher parent conference. Damn.
What?
They canceling.
Dentist appointment.
Well,
dentist appointment gotta go.
Dentist appointment. Damn. Yeah, in that case, I guess I'm not a bad bitch either myself. So
no, I'm not. I am your woman. That's what I am. I'm not. I'm an older lady.
You really opened my eyes up to a lot this evening. You don't even know that because I never even think. I do be just trying to think of people keeping it a buck. You know, they being themselves. They keeping it 100. Like, this is what it is. But I guess that's called perping, I guess. Like, and a lot of people don't like when you real, when you honest. Like, I've had crazy messages from people I know and from family members like, you this, you that. Like, girl, shut your ass up. I ain't even did nothing to you. I'm in my own damn lane, minding my own business. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then like with me not drinking alcohol, I'm really probably taking out the bad bitch league.
You probably all the way out the county. You got them ads. Them ads gonna keep you in the league, though. Them ads gonna keep you in the running. Them ads gonna keep you in the lineup, G.
But I'm like, man, and then we gotta wear masks now. It's like, you can't even tell who the bad bitch and who not. Looking at them, shit. It's some nice body monkeys too that's out here, and it's like, sis, a body, you gotta have more than a body. I'm sorry, because that can only get you so far. You can only go so far. There's people with nice ass bodies who don't got a man. There's people with nice bodies who they still a side chick, sweetie. You still know this man got a woman, or you ain't the man, you ain't it. You know, he'll hit you, you know what I'm saying? But you're not it. But I think that